Close your eyes for a second and remember the last time someone or something made you breathe different. Not just a sigh, but a whole body rearranged. Attention sharpened, skin alive, time stretched. That moment is the anatomy of pleasure. As scientists, we chase it like a rare species. Elusive, variable, brilliant when we catch it. Tonight, I want to take you on a quick field trip through that species' habitat. Simple, testable, and oddly mischievous. Picture a small lab room turned playground of sensation. On the table, a metronome, a blindfold, a soft brush, a wearable heart sensor, and a tablet for continuous rating. No graphic acts, just variables. Our question, how do timing? Expectation and surprise combine to make touch feel delicious or flat. We run 5-second trials, we sync strokes to the heartbeat, we delay a light by 300 milliseconds. We reward correct guesses with a small, pleasant tone. We ask the volunteer to rate moment by moment, not in one summary. The patterns explode. Aligning touch to a heartbeat increases reported intensity for some people. A predictable rhythm comfort. A tiny jitter makes others thrill. A short delay turns pleasant into frustrating or into desire. Why? Because the brain is not a passive receiver. It is a prediction machine. Pleasure lives in prediction error, in the sweet zone between certainty and novelty. Now imagine scaling that to social encounter. Add eye contact, synchronized breathing, and shared surprise. You create a micro ritual. A small, repeatable event that rewires expectation. That ritual becomes a scaffold for trust, safety, and escalating intensity. It's not mystical. It's learning. Hebbian rules, reward schedules, and contextual attacking by oxytocin and dopamine. The same principles explain why small changes, tempo, pressure, novelty, can transform a stale routine into a vivid experience. If you want to study this, think like a behavioral engine. Use short trials, then sampling, and within subject contrast. Time lock stimuli to physiology. Present cues at systole versus diastole. Compare predictable versus jittered interval. Measure skin conductance, pupil size, and continuous objective rating. Add a crossover where participants learn a pattern. Then you break it. Surprise is your experimental leg. But don't forget the softer variable, meaning story and safety. A touch in a sterile lab feels different from the same touch whispered as a shared secret. Set setting and consent are not fluffy ethics add-ons. They are independent variables with large effect sizes. Also consider sexual scripts and erotic plasticity, how culture, identity, and life history bias, which surprises delight and which alarm. Use qualitative interviews to map those scripts before you quantify. For practical, low-risk explorations, try heartbeat-aligned touch, breath-synchronized speech, and contrastive timing, fast then slow, expected then late. Track responses in 1-minute blocks. Experimenters pre-register, participants debrief, clinicians translate rituals into therapeutic homework. Micro-rituals to restore curiosity. We end where we begin, with breath. Pleasure is a conversation between body prediction and surprise, between the primitive brain that rewards and the reflective mind that narrates. As researchers, our job is to unravel those threads precisely, playfully, ethically. So go design a 5-second trial, sync a touch to a heartbeat, or tease apart expectation and surprise. You'll learn something about the brain, about connection, and maybe about your own capacity to be surprised. That is the work and the thrill of study and play.